What is going on, everyone? My name is Peter, and we're back again for another daily video. Today, I wanted to talk about simple switches you can make to your diet to possibly lose some weight, possibly make room for more nutritious food, make dieting easier, and just make eating easier as well, possibly depending on your situation right now. So, first of all, what I'm going to start with is cooking oils, okay? Now, I've seen a ton of people, and if they're frying chicken or whatever, they'll pour on, it seems like an ocean of olive oil or whatever to cook it, to fry it in. And, I'm not an expert or anything, but I don't think you need that much, okay? So even just halving the amount of oil you use could significantly decrease the amount of calories you're taking in without even impacting how filled, how full you feel after the meal. Okay, so really pay attention to how much you're putting in. You can weigh it if you don't want to. If you don't want to weigh it, if you're, I don't know why you don't want to weigh. You can use a teaspoon or whatever. But if you're pouring it on, like you're literally dousing the pan in oil. That can very quickly produce a lot of oil because you're not really paying attention to how much you're pouring in, and that can add up because oil is like pure fat and it's very high in calories. So you just need to pay attention to that. Another option to use is like spray on oil because it's very the quantity that comes out is very minuscule, so you have a good control over it. Like 1 calorie spraying oil. So if you use olive oil, you could switch to 1 calorie spray olive oil. Use a few sprays of that. The difference could be quite substantial. It could be the difference between you being at a maintenance calorie intake, and being in a deficit and on the path to weight loss, or going from you gaining weight to maintaining weight at a nice healthy body weight. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so cooking oils. Another one is condiments. So there's obviously a varying degree of how calorific your condiments are. Something like tomato ketchup isn't too bad. It's got quite a bit of sugar in it. And then you've got more of the creamy sauces like mayonnaise and salad cream and ranch and stuff like that. Those are probably more calorific, more fat in them, okay? So you just need to pay attention to how much you're actually putting on, like blue cheese sauce or something. It's not actually, yes, I know makes it taste nicer. I'm not denying that, but um, at the end of the meal, once you finish it, you're not gonna feel any. You might not feel any less satisfied had you have eliminated the high creamy sauces or reduced them significantly. So I'm not saying you have to completely eliminate all sauces or anything. Just pay attention and reduce them to suit your needs. Okay, if you use three different sauces in one go, try use one. Just cut down a bit. You don't have to completely eliminate foods from your diet, but even using them once a week instead of every meal would make a significant difference. And of course, there's like low sugar, like low calories tomato ketchup and stuff now, which could be a convenient switch for you if you like to use sauces on your meal. Another reason people use sauces and stuff is to add a bit of moisture and change the texture. You don't want to eat dry chicken, so you maybe add a bit of sauce to it, so it makes it maybe creamier or whatever. Um, so of course you don't want to eat dry chicken, I know, but you can actually add vegetables and other foods to add moisture without adding the calories. So something like cucumber could be added to your food to make it more moist and less dry without having to add sour cream or whatever. Okay, and I'm not saying that cucumbers is nice as sour cream. I'm just saying it's a realistic compromise you could make without having to suffer from dry food, because it's not necessary. Okay. Another simple food switch you can make is switching parts of animals, parts you eat. sorry vegans, but so switching from chicken thigh to chicken breast, there's more protein, less fat, less calories per gram, so it's actually going to be more filling. I know the thigh is juicy and all that, but if you're trying to make simple, smart dietary switches, that could be one of them for sure. Okay, and then last one is swapping out some of your carb sources for vegetables. So I know we all love our carbs, taste good, pasta, rice, potatoes, all that good stuff. But I'm not saying those foods are bad or anything, but if you don't need the extra calories, that would be one of the things you could swap out or reduce in place for some healthy, nutritious vegetables at much less calories. So I seen an infographic. I know everyone loves the infographics on Instagram, but an infographic of comparing zucchini or courgette noodles to actual noodles, and the difference is like a quarter. So I think it was like 60 calories of zucchini or courgette, depending on where you're from, noodles compared to 260 calories worth of noodles for the same quantity. So yes, again, it may not taste just as nice, but if you get used to it, you are freeing up a whole lot more calories for you to spend or not spend, and actually get into a calorie deficit, get your way onto weight loss without sacrificing any feelings of fullness after it. So yes, it might not taste exactly the same at the time, but you're going to feel as satisfied after it's all said and done, okay? And of course, when you make changes like this, it may not taste just as good at the time, but give it a week or two, you're going to adapt, you're going to get used to it, and those are some simple, quick, easy switches you can make in your diet to reduce the number of calories without actually reducing the quantity of food you're taking in, and it'll mean you're not feeling hungry after it, because there's no point in feeling hungrier if you don't have to. Oftentimes you can just improve the quality of your food you're taking in without having to reduce the quantity initially, and you can lose fat, you can get toned, whatever you want to do, okay? So don't go immediately to just cutting out foods from your diet and trying to make everything smaller if you don't have to. You can just do some of the things I said there, and those can be fitted into your diet nicely to make some smart choices and hopefully get you to where you want to be body-wise. So quick video for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and also subscribe to my email list down below. Putting out tons of good content. Okay, see you later. Peace.